Get dirty with the turtle. Ooh.
You gotta I put you down. I love you same way that I love you when no one's around. I pull in your driveway just to show you that I ain't no lame. I still got the key to the garage, you see, the damn thing changed.
Pull up round three, take your panties off. Bring that Kit Kat to the sofa, come break me out. Something sweet, come here and show me everything. I put you on.
You can get on top, let me put you on.
I put you on.
You can learn a lot from me, I put you on.
I put you on, baby.
Talk to me, I
Put you on.
show you shit you've never seen, I put you on.
I put you on.
I put you on.
I put you on.
Not for me, I put you on. Girl, it ain't no plot to me.
Jack, we say, yeah.
That's hard.
Appreciate that.
That's super hard. Yes, we got K Major.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
What we doing? We vibing.
Shit, you got a new album out. Shit is hard.
Appreciate that.
Man, we listened to some songs today. I had to tell you myself, like, you got some good music.
Yeah, thank you.
Got some real good music.
Thank you.
And I definitely know good music when I hear it.
That's love.
Man, let's get started. What you doing out here? What you doing in the city, man?
Man, so I've been writing and producing. You know, I'm an artist first, but I've been writing and producing for a long time. From Chris Brown, Usher, Jacquees, Playboy Cardi, Moneybagg Yo, Future. You can just name it. Like, yeah, I just been working. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's my time. It's my time. So I'm coming out with fresh music, fresh visuals, and we out here just churning that shit out.
That's what's up. That's good to hear, man. What's your connection with Cartersville?
Cartersville, that's where I'm from. I was born in Cartersville, exit 288 off 75 North. You know what I'm saying? It's like 45 minutes from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Small town, you know what I'm saying? My mom and dad from that city. I'm the only one of 3 siblings, you know what I'm saying, born in Cartersville. You know, it's a great place. A lot of talent, a lot of special people came from that place, and people haven't really made the connection in the world yet. Got you.
What's your ties there?
Like right now, my mom still live there, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's my city, you know what I'm saying? That's who I am, you know what I'm saying? That's what started K Major and gave me that motivation and encouragement to go, you know, want to take it further, you know, seeing people like my uncle was Keith Henderson, you know what I'm saying? He played for the 49ers when they won the Super Bowl. Ronnie Brown came from there, Trevor Lawrence, Ashton Hagans. Like, you got so many great people that came from that city, you know what I'm saying? Now me and now Buggy Beats.
Yeah.
So,
I was just about to say, man, you got Buggy Beats right next to you. How y'all link up and what's going on with y'all?
I mean, he's the new generation, you know what I'm saying? When I was coming up in Cartersville, like I graduated in 09, you know what I'm saying? To put it in perspective for you, he graduated in 2016. So as I was coming visiting my mom, you know, listening to the music on the scene, people were telling me, you know, Buggy Beats produced this, and I'm just hearing his tag on everything. So, you know, that's independent. People playing me songs, he always produced the song if it's a good song. So it stuck out to me. On top of that, he was persistent with his branding and networking. So every event that I had that was in Perimeter, he was there. He showed up, just be like, yo, I'm Buggy Beats, you know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you doing your thing, and he just keep it pushing. So it just built, you know what I'm saying, from there, and I reached out. You know, I'm known for signing producers. I've had a couple producers so far at my independent company, and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and let's make this happen, because he reminded me of me, but he just had more that, you know, is in him.
Yeah. How long have you been tuned in with K Major music?
For a long time, to be honest. Like, before I even started making music, I was hooping, but I had always heard of him. You know, but when I started making beats in college, you know, then I had reached out to him one time. You know, we had worked a couple of times prior to, you know, the situation we got going on now. So and it just kept going from there.
Bet. K Major, how did you get into writing in the first place?
Yeah, I was an artist first. I was pushing hard as an artist. I had a little buzz around Atlanta, servicing my record to the DJs, just building over the years. and I got the attention of Tricky Stewart and The Dream. I did a deal with them as an artist, and they were known as the biggest writers and producers in the game. You know what I'm saying? They were legends for that, iconic for that. So I just, you know, studied the game from them, stayed close, and just wanted to learn anything, how I get in, how boom, and I just learned that songwriting was a big part of everything, you know. So that just kind of turned my motivation into, let me get this song to this person. Maybe they can take it further than I can right now. Yeah. And then seeing the reward from that, I was like, oh yeah, I like this.
Cause that's where it start. You gotta have writing is the start of music.
Exactly.
Anyway, so that's where it starts. So that's a winning situation anyway, because you could be an artist and you could be a writer at the same time, because they both go hand in hand.
Exactly.
What were your musical influences?
I mean, like black culture, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, Teddy Riley, Quincy Jones. That's just a start, growing up in a household, Thanksgiving, Christmas, family reunions, you're hearing this music for generations. You're hearing music and just, I just love that aesthetic. Also, my dad, he was in the military, but he did bookings on the side. He had a passion for music growing up before he had me and my sister and my brother.
Okay.
That was his passion.
Gotcha.
And so he had it in him. When he seen that thing happen, that spark in me, he kind of supported that. And then my mom, she could play piano, and she sung with my dad sometimes. So this whole, just seeing shows be booked and being backstage and then hearing music, it just naturally came.
So your dad was a singer?
Yeah, he was a singer. You know what I'm saying? He was a singer. Okay. But he was just into music. He loved music. You know what I'm saying?
Makes so much sense. How long you been doing music? Not even doing music. How long have you been involved in the industry?
Yeah, I've been in the industry about 15 years. 15 years, because I started doing songs like BT The Game, doing syncs and getting songs on TV shows and movies like Magic Mike XXL. I was getting into that first in college. I went to art school, Art Institute of Atlanta, so I was just getting into TV and just anything to get in the game, and then it just became.
You knew what you wanted to do, so you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I knew that just from doing music in Cartersville to coming to college and seeing this, I just kept going, and it's just been a journey.
So, did you start off with R&B or rap? A lot of dudes start off rapping and then they get more into the R&B. How did you start?
Yeah, I was a rapper first. It definitely was a rapper first. I mean, I always liked melodies, singing over karaoke tapes when you first started and doing that. But, naturally when you in school and freestyle battles and bus stop battles and stuff like that, you rapping. So I was a rapper first. I like punchlines and the Cassidy, the Murder Mook, the rap battles. I was studying that first before anything.
Okay, makes sense. We were just listening to your song with Jacquees. How did that link up happen?
Man, I've been working with Jacquees since he was 15 years old. A lot of people don't know that. If you do your history on that, it's like when we did Fan Affiliated, I think that was our first project. But before that, I had met him with his cousin Issa in Atlanta around the market. I was producing for Jacob Lattimore at Issa, and Jacquees was hungry. He was the young hungry singer. I heard his name around, but he walked up to me one day like, "Yeah, you got to work with me. I'm the hardest, singer. Boom, boom, boom. We got to get in." We did a remix to Candy Rain on YouTube, and if you go search that on YouTube, you'll see me in the beginning of the video introducing him like Jermaine Dupri or some shit. That was him at 15, and then it just went. His whole career. I had signed Nash B for a second, the producer who produced BED for him, and just that whole transition from him being young to signing with Cash Money in the whole process. We've been working all through that. So now to have a record out, it's just, for us, it's another classic. It's normal. For the world, it's like, oh, okay, Major and Jacquees, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
Yeah, super dope song.
Thank you.
So you worked with The Dream and Tricky Stewart. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
How was that?
Man, that was amazing. The Dream and Tricky, two of the biggest iconic songwriters, producers in the game. You know what I'm saying? Did many things. One of the biggest catalogs, the biggest artists. So being surrounded with that, and them, trusting me in their personal space and creative space for years. You know what I'm saying? As a family, it built me. It sharpened my tools. And gave me instinct when doing this. What I'm doing now.
Okay. You produced a song by Erica Banks. What is that a song that's out currently right now?
Yeah, we got a few out. The first one I did, I co-produced. It was called Designer. It was a remake of Crime Mob Stilettos.
Okay.
We did that one, put that out earlier this year. And then maybe a few weeks ago, she dropped a new song called Throw Some More or Throw It Some More. I called it Do It. It's in parentheses to say Do It too. But I co-produced that with a producer named Dodo out in Texas. And we got 4 on her project. We got our intro. He did one. And I co-produced 2.
So how's that record going?
It's going good. Okay. It's going up. Yeah. I think she's dope. You know what I'm saying? Erica Banks is one of the new female rappers.
For sure.
Her delivery and flow is there. So the collaboration, that collaboration was just meant to happen, and it's going up.
Okay. So you songwrite, you sing, and you produce.
Yeah, I do it all.
Which came first, and which one do you enjoy the most?
Yeah, in Cartersville, like I said, it's a small town, so it's one of those cities where you have to do everything. When I started doing music, it was no resources, it was no musical outlet, it's nobody with record deals, it's no radio stations, it's no anything. So you have to figure it out. You want a singer on your song, either you got to find somebody who got talent and kind of teach them and walk them through it if they don't already have that, or you got to do it yourself. So the journey was like, okay, I want to rap. Okay, how do I get original beats? Okay, right. I can't afford original beats. How do I make original beats?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It came like that to do my own music. I just took all these tools at once, so I fell in love with everything at one time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it's been.
That builds like independency.
Exactly.
When you kind of like forced to do it, and then you just start enjoying it, and it's like, man, I could do this shit. Like I could do it all. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So even in some situations, like it can cut out the middleman too, and it can actually
save you a lot of money.
Yeah. You produced Moneybag Yo featuring Summer Walker.
Okay, yeah, that's another record. I co-produced it with my homie Fuse from 808 Mafia. Mm-hmm. He did a lot of dope records, but that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of records in the vault now that's came out and hasn't came out, but that's one of them. That went crazy on time.
How was that process?
It was easy. He called me one day. I was at my house in Atlanta. He called me and he was like, "Yo, Moneybag hit me. He need a record for him and Summer Walker." So we literally did three ideas in like 30 minutes, and 2 weeks later he was like, "Yeah, it's coming out on the album."
Okay. Yeah, you be working with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm getting. Buggy, you produced the whole last album?
The whole last album, but one, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Sir.
Okay, so yeah, y'all locked in.
We locked in.
That.
Sure. Locked in.
Okay. You produced the one with Jacquees?
I did with my boy Los. Shout out Los.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Currently, K Major, are you currently signed?
Nah, I'm independent. So as a producer songwriter, I got a publishing situation at Warner Chappell. But as an artist, I'm independent, signed to myself, 3MG Entertainment.
Do you prefer that?
It's good for business now. I'm open for business. In my career, I'm always open to do business with other companies and collaborate or whatever. But right now, we're fully function, independently, like from the production of the creating the content, from video production, everything, and then mixing and mastering. Like we mix and mastered the whole thing, registering, and encoded. So we got everything kind of there. Yeah,
makes sense. So like you're kind of in this spot where it's like, if you want to sign me, you gotta offers. It gotta be.
It's weird, right? Because it's like I'm known more as a producer songwriter, because of the work I put in. But I'm naturally and always was an artist first.
Right.
So trying to introduce yourself as a new artist when you've been in the game so long, it's kind of a weird space to be in, but it's a great space too, because it's that discovery moment of, oh dang, you did this. Yeah. By the time people do meet me,
I'm noticing people can come into the game as a rapper and then turn to a producer.
Yeah.
Also, like,
for sure,
a lot of people do that. But yeah, when it's like sometimes the other way around, people already know who you are, they see your face, and then you come out as an artist, and then it's
all mental. It's all mental, because it's like being an artist and then people wanting to buy my songs and producing songs for other artists, and that becoming something that's really working, right?
Yeah.
It's like, well, maybe I wasn't supposed to be an artist. Maybe this is what I was supposed to do.
So do you think you coming out as an artist can intimidate other artists that you work with?
Definitely. For sure. I feel like in order to even be in the space that I'm in right now, I gotta step in it, and I am, like, I'm stepping in it, like, this me, you know what I'm saying? I'm K Major, and you know, people who really don't accept that weren't supposed to be around anyway. So that's how I feel, and that's how I'm gonna continue to stay on my path.
Okay. Shit, I mean, that sounds like a good way to even wrap this interview up.
For sure.
Hey, I wish you a lot of success.
Let's get it.
You got some great music.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Great production, Buggy.
Bro, appreciate it.
We heard some songs. I'm gonna go back and actually listen to the whole album.
Oh yeah.
Probably sometime today.
Go get that.
Sure.
You'll love it here on all digital platforms right now. New single out featuring Jacquees Put You On, produced by Buggy Beats and Charlie Chase.
Yes, sir.
Let's
go.
Yes,
Son of God, The Purple Shell, K Major, Buggy Beats. Let's get it.
Thank y'all for tuning in at the Purple Shell.